Hello everyone. In this video we will talk about nonlinear regression. So suppose I am given n data points, that is x and y, capital X and y. So I am given x0, y0, x1, y1 up to x n minus 1, y n minus 1. I am taking a counter in this direction, that is counter I, which is going from 0 to n minus 1. Now I want to find out the nonlinear regression of this data point, which is given as y is function f, x and a. Now suppose this nonlinear function has m parameters. That means a is going from a0, a1 up to a m minus 1. And in this direction I am taking counter, that is j, which is going from 0 to m minus 1. So before understanding this nonlinear regression, let us go back to the concept of Taylor series. Suppose I have this point which is given as point A and I have this point which is given as point B. The function value at point B will be function value at point A plus derivative of function value at point A times x at B minus x at A. Now this is my first order approximation of first order Taylor series approximation. Now let us call B point as exact value, which is capital Y, and A point as approximated value, which is small y. So what I have, capital Y as small y plus f prime delta aj, where this derivative is with respect to the parameters. So let us explain this in detail. I have the y as f x comma aj plus f of I comma j delta a j, where y is exact value, x is approximated value, this is derivative with respect to parameter j aj at point I. So here this is I, and this delta aj is difference of parameter. So what I have is, let's say this approximated value is represented by small y. So what I have is capital Y as small y plus f of I j delta aj. So my f of ij delta aj will become capital yi minus small yi. So this is my matrix A, this is my vector x, and this is my vector b. So I have this Ax is equal to b system. But the problem is that, just like in linear regression, this matrix may not be a square matrix. So what I will do, just like in linear regression, I will multiply this with A transpose and get the inverse. This will give me the solution delta aj. So now let us understand this. I have delta Aj as Fij transport times Fij inverse Fij transport capital Y minus small y. Now this is difference, not the value of parameter. So let us understand this, that why we are actually trying to calculate the difference. This is a non-linear regression where things are not happening like the linear regression. So what I do, I assume ages. I find out Fij's and capital Y minus small y. I solve equation 1 and then find delta Aj, update Aj's as Aj0 plus delta Aj and repeat till this delta Aj goes to 0. So let us write down the algorithm. Step 1, assume Aj. Step 2, find Fij, y minus small y. Solve delta Aj is equal to A transport A inverse A transport B. That is equation 1. Fourth, check delta Aj going to 0. Yes, no. If it is no, then we will find out Aj1 is Aj plus delta Aj, and then we will go to step 2. If it is yes, then we have final Aj's, and if we have the final Aj's, we have the non-linear regression. So this we will understand within example that I will give in the next video, since this video has become longer.